Okay, so we have another question on the board. Number 106, it said a train travels 3 hours at 20 kilometers per hour. How long will it take another train to travel the same distance? The same distance. The same distance at 10 kilometers per hour. So another train this is number 106. Another train is traveling for traveling 20 kilometers. You understand? Okay, it's taking 10 kilometers per hour. 10 kilometers per hour. So speed is equals to what? Distance over time. Okay, distance over time. So speed is 10 kilometers per hour is equals to, we are looking for distance now. How long? We're looking for time. This one, distance is 20 kilometers and time is unknown. So I'll make time series of formula. So when time comes up, it's 10 times t is equals to 20. T is equals to 20 over 10. So time is in 2 hours. So the time taken for this second train to travel the same distance is 2 hours. Okay, so 107. No, 107. It says find 6.25% of 4 kilogram 200 gram. So 107 question. So 6.25 over 100 of 4 kilogram 200 gram. You see that these two are not in the same units. So you're going to make them the same units. So you make them in maybe in gram so that you can do the percentage. 1,000 gram make 1 kilogram. So I will say converts 4 kilogram 20 gram to grams. How do we do that? This side of the expression, this side is 4 times 1,000 because 1,000 gram make 1 kilogram. So I would say 4 times 1,000 then plus 200. So everything here is in gram. So 4,000 plus 200 is equals to 4,200 gram. So I will put this one here so I can do this mathematics expression. 6.25 over 100 times 4,200 over 1. Okay, so 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0. So by the time I multiply 6.25 times 42, I'm going to be getting 625.5 gram. So the answer is B. So move on to the next question. Okay, so I have on the board. A question. So it says that a contractor employed 60 men to do a certain job in 15 days. How many men working at the same rate will need to complete the job in 4 days? So you just do a ratio of number of men to men and number of days to days. So number of men ratio is equals to number of days ratio. Just do it correspondingly of days ratio. Okay, so you say a contractor employs 60 men. So 60 is up here to do a job for 15 days. You understand? So how many men, X, required to do the same job for how many days? For 4 days. So this is the equation already. The equation you need to solve and get the unknown value. Okay, so to make x equal to the formula, just cross multiply. This will multiply this, and this will multiply this. So I have 60 times 4 is equals to 15 times x. So making x equal to the formula, I have 60 times 4 over 15 is equals to x. So finally, 15 here, 1. Yes, 15 into this place is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So I need 16 days, 16 men. Yes, how many men? 16 men to complete that job. 16 men to complete the job. Okay, so I see now there's a challenge. 60 men, you understand, we do a job in 15 days. So how many will do in 4 days? So you need more men. You need more men to do in 4 days. You need more men to do in 4 days. Okay, so this is not the right approach. Hold up. It's not the right approach. Okay, so you have 60 men. So, like I said, this is not the right approach. So, but you will need a relationship to actually establish what's happening here. The relationship is that 60 men does it in 15 days. So it requires more men to do it in 4 days, more men. So the relationship is if 60 can work in 15 days, so it means that number of men is inversely proportional to the number of days. So for this kind of relationship, it means that you have, when you introduce the equality sign, you have number of men is equals to a constant over number of days. So what you are doing now is you are equating number of men times number of days to number of men times number of days. So I would say number of men times number of days is equals to a constant. So I'm going to say that this 60 times 15, that is men times days, is equals to another set of men. We are looking for the unknown value, then times days. So these are unknown value I'm looking for. So it's the same thing as saying 60 times 15 over 4 is equals to x. How do we get it? 4 here 1, 4 here 15. So it's actually 50 times 15, which will give you 225. So you see that it requires 225 men, more men, to achieve this task in lesser number of days. So that's how you reason it. Look at it. You have 16 men achieving it in 15 days. So how many men can do 4 days? So the number of men will be more than this 60 to make it 4 days. So we'll go on to the next question, number 109. Okay, so we have two questions on the board. It says a man pays 20% deposit on 1,100 naira bicycle. How much has he to pay to complete the payment? So out of 100%, out of 100%, he paid 20%. So number 109. So out of 100%, he paid 20%. So the remaining percentage, is equals to 100% minus 20%. I will give you 80%. So 80% is what is left of this money to be paid. So therefore, expressing 80% as in naira. So the amount remaining is 80% over 1100 over 1. So 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0. So 8 times 110 is 880 naira. So this is what is left for him to pay the full amount. So we have another question following it, number 110. So it's saying that what is the lowest number that can be divided by 3, 8, and 10 without remainder. What they are defining here is LCM. LCM is the least common multiple, or lowest common factor, lowest common multiple that can go into all these numbers without any remainder. So I will just find the LCM 3, 8, and 10. So what can go into any of these? I will try 2 first. I'll start with 2. 2 cannot go into 3, so I still have 3 retained here. 2 can go into 8 4 times. 2 can go into 10 5 times. Again, I go with 2 again. 2 cannot go into 3, so 3 is retained. 2 can go into 4 2 times. 2 cannot go into 5, I retain 5. Then again, 2 cannot go into 3, I retain 3. 2 can go into 2 1 times. 2 can go into 5, cannot go into 5, so I retain 5. So next thing I'll try, I'm done with the 2s. I'll go with 3. 3 can go into 3 1 time. This one is already 1. 3 cannot go into 5, I retain 5. So I'm done with 3, so I'll go with 5 now. 5 is here 1, 1, then here 1. So I'm done. There's no other number that can go into them again. So I multiply what I have here, all the factors outside here. It is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 and times 5. So 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 times 5 is 120. 120. So 120 is the answer. The answer is D. The answer is D. So to the next question, 111. Okay, so I have on the board question 111. It says find the square root of 3 whole number 6 over 25. Okay, so question 111. So first of all, take that number is a mixed fraction, take it to improper fraction. So how do we do that? 25 times 3 is 75. 25 times 3 is 75. 75 plus 6 is what? 81. Okay, let me write it here. So convert to improper fraction. 25 times 3 is 75. 75 plus 6 is 81 over 25. So if I have to get the square root of this one, square root of 81 is 9. Square root of 25 is 5. So 9 over 5 is the answer. 9 over 5 is the answer. You can say, if you express it in improper fraction, it is 1 over 1 over 4. Actually, the answer is not here at all. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. But if you must choose answer, you must choose answer. 25 over 4 over 5. Sorry, not 1 over 4. 4 over 5. 4 over 5. 4 over 5. So if you must choose answer, 2 is closer because you can approximate actually. So that's for 111. Then 112 says write in figures. Write in figures. So we're going to be calling this. It's just a matter of reading the figures. It says 53 million. So this is 53 million. 53 10 0 0 0 0 0 0. That's million, right? 53 million 800,000. Okay. 53 million 800,000. Yes. Then and 13 and 13. So this is it. 53 million 800,000 and 13. There's no 100 here. So that's just it. Okay, so the next one is number 113. 113 says Taiwo, Kehinde, and Ayo shared 120 naira in the ratio of 2 to 2 to 1 respectively. So let me write it like this. 113. So this is Taiwo to Kehinde to Ayo. So their ratio is 2 to 2 to 1, and they shared 120 naira. 120 naira. Okay, so how much does Kehinde get? So this is Kehinde's own. Kehinde's proportion in the ratio is 2. Total number in the ratio is 2 plus 2 plus 1. 2 plus 2 plus 1 is the total ratio. So Kehinde's own is 2. So Kehinde's own is on top, 2 over total 1, 2, 3. That's 2 plus 2 plus 1, 5 times 120 over 1. So 5 go here 1, 5 will go here. 5 into this is 2. and into 20 is 424. So 2 times 24 is 48. So 48 naira is Kehinde's share. 48 naira is Kehinde's share. So that is option C. So proceed to the next question. Okay, so we have a question on the board. It says find the area of a rectangle whose length is 8 cm and breadth is 1.2 cm. So 114. Area of rectangle formula is given as L times B, where L is the length and B is the breadth. So the L here is 8 cm times the breadth here is 1.2 cm. So multiply 8 times 2 is 16 dots. Then you take 1. 8 times 1 is 8 plus that 1 is 9. So 9.6 cm squared. So the answer is B. So the next question, 115. It says, if 12 boxes of soap weigh 60 kg, what will 10 boxes of soap weigh? So you see the relationship. If 12 weigh 60, 10 will weigh less. So this one is a direct relationship. So I can use boxes to boxes and weight to weight. So I can say 12 over 10 is equal to 60 over x, where the x is the unknown weight. So I can say cross multiply to find x. So 12x is equal to 10 times 60 all over, 10 times 60, okay. So to get x, divide both sides by 12. Divide both sides by 12. So x is equal to 10 times 60 all over 12. 12 here 1, 12 here 5. 5 times 10 is equals to 50 kg. So unlike the one we just did before, you understand the question, read the question, and know how the relationship is going. If there is a corresponding, if one is increasing and the other one will also increase as a result, then you use direct relationship, where you just say box to box and weight to weight. That is the ratio of box to box and weight to weight. So you just group it. And that's 12 over 10 together and 6 over the unknown. Then you can now, but if the relationship of one is increasing while another one is decreasing, then you can use the inverse relationship that was used in the previous example. So we go into the next question. Okay, so see this question on the board. It says that's number 116. It says 4 taps running at the same rate can fill a tank in 12 minutes. How long will 3 taps running at the same rate take to fill the tank? So 4 taps fill in 12 minutes. So when you drop this one down, this 4 to 3, you will see that it will take longer time. So I'm looking at, my answer should be a longer one, a longer period. So in this case, this is what they call inverse proportionality. What that means now is that you have entity taps and minutes. Okay, so we are going to be multiplying. 4 by 12. Why? Because the number of taps is inversely proportional to the minutes or to time. Let me put time to time. So that is it. So by the time I introduce constant, it means that number of taps is equals to K over time. So number of taps times time is equals to K. So I'm going to look for this times this. Taps times time is equals to taps times time. That's what this is talking about. Taps times time is equal to taps times time. So taps, there are 4 times 12 is equals to another 3 times unknown. So that's how you're going to do it. So I will make my T subject to formula, which is the time. 4 times 12 over 3 is equals to T. So 3 here 1, 3 here 4. So time is equals to 16 minutes. So you see that the time is now bigger. Why? Because you require lesser, you're using lesser taps to service it. So as 4 taps will do 12 minutes, Then 3 taps, which is smaller than the 4 taps, we do longer minute, which is 16 minutes. 16 minutes is D. This is the answer for that number 116. So 117. 117. 117. So, okay, I'm going to erase this. Oh, I have even removed the options. Sorry about that. So, don't worry, I'll put it back for us. Okay, so it says if 9 men, let's get the answer first. If 9 men can do a piece of work for 20 days, how long will it take 4 men? You see, this is 9. You understand? 9 do 20 days. 4 will now do longer days. 4 will do longer days. Okay? So if 9 men can do a piece of work for 20 days, how long will 4 men do it? So this one is the same thing. This one is the same thing. Yes. So you say 9 times 20 is equals to 4 times the number of days you are looking for. So it should be longer than the 20. So 9 times 20 over 4 is equals to the days. 4 year 1, 4 year 5. So 9 times 5 is 45. So the number of days that 4 men will use is 45 days. 45 days. Okay? So 45 days. So the answer should be, let me check the question again and write down the answer. So the answer is D, 45 days. 45 days, B, sorry. So to the next question. Okay, so number 118, it says a motor wheel has radius of 28 cm. Find the circumference of the wheel. Circumference of the wheel. So 118, what's the circumference formula? 2 pi r. So I have 2 times pi is given as 22 over 7 times radius is 28. 7 here 1, 7 here 4. So I have 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 22 is 8 times 2 is 16, carry 1. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 1, 17. That's 176 cm. Answer is D. Okay. The next one, number 119, it says express 1,101,000 in words. I've already said it. So just write it out. That's what it means. So it's just 1 million. Why is it 1 million? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other G's after it. See this comma separating it in threes. This one is in 100. This one is in 1,000. This one is the million. So 1 million, no hundreds here. So I don't have any 100. 1 million. So I don't have any thousand. Sorry, no thousands here. So 1 million, then 100 and 1. Sorry, 101. So 1,101,000. 1,101,000. No thousand. So that's why the 1,000 was skipped. 1,101,000. That's the answer. Okay. So number 120. It says a television was sold at 2,000. If the price was 2,500, the cost price, what is the percentage? So they bought the television at a higher price and sold it at a lower price. So the difference is the loss, right? So if this cost price is 2,005. Selling price is 2,000. So loss is cost price minus selling price, 2,005 minus 2,000, which will give me 500. So this is the loss. Percentage loss now is now the loss over cost price, percentage loss, times 100 over 1. So loss is given as 500, cost price is given as 2,500 times 100. So these two will go with these two. 1 here, 5 here 1, 5 here 5, 5 here 1, 5 here 20. So percentage loss is 20%. That's number A. Number A. All right, so please study the videos, study the questions, have a paper and pen, and try to do the maths even as I do it, and compare your answers. Just follow it step by step. Anyone you do not get, you can rewind and check it out. So I hope this video has been informative for you. I'd like to thank you for viewing.